Alright, y'all, what's good? We are back, and this time we will be playing 60 Seconds for the first time ever. I've never played this game before. What kind of options we got here? I don't even know 4K. I think I'm good on 4. I think I'm good on that, buddy. Put high explosive. Is it in that? Oh, okay, sure. Alright, new game. Atomic Drill, Challenge, Scavenge, Survival. Post-apocalypse in your fallout shelter? There's a tutorial? Should we do the tutorial? Challenges sounds kind of fun. There's a one-of-a-kind post-apocalyptic adventure, survive in your fallout shelter with randomly selected supplies. This is like the let's just do the tutorial. Learn all about how to scavenge, survive in the event of a nuclear apocalypse. Tutorials on how to improve my establishment. Easy. Let's do it. What do you? Yo, what's up, Belkito? How you doing, dude? Thank you, I appreciate it, dog. What's good, dude? Oh shit. Atomic scavenge drill. Pay attention, and you might. Oh god. Oh god, what is that in my ear? Shut up! Stop! You're gonna hit the brown note. Let me crap myself. All right, what? On the way, get moving and head to the marked point in your front. You move it. All right, I'm here. Fishing a video, chilling my GF. Hey, oh, nice. Stop! Stop with that! Are you home for you yet? Just keep those legs moving. Next yellow X. Can you stop making that noise in my ear, please? Where that came from? Oh, sorry. Find Timmy. Timmy! Ah, shit. Ah, God, I keep breaking my stuff. Note 2? What? Where's Timmy? You first visit your cozy shelter. Timmy! There's some kind of atomic bomb sim. Alright, what's up, Retro Dave? So you'll see. You never heard of this game? This game's been around for a while. It's like a little indie game. I don't know where Timmy is. Oh, there's Timmy. The other family members too. I'll leave the exact priorities to you. Can't put him in there. Oh, you can't grab it. Or grab this one. Can't grab that one. Super excellent choice can sustain a family of 4 for a day. Can you stop doing that, please? You are terrible at it. I'm sorry. Use a supply of water. Hunt for some bottles. Got a remake for my GameCube now? Heck yeah, dude. Sick, that's awesome, Dave. Heck yeah, Dave. What's up, Dave? What's up, Pokito? How y'all doing? Find the hell out of water bottle and grab it? Ah, shit, dude. Where? Seriously, I don't know who you are, but you're about to hit the brown note. It's gonna make me crap myself, so please stop, okay? Stop making that noise. It's god awful. I don't know what a highlighted bottle is. Problem buster? I'm full on inventory. I know. You need a break from PC screens? I get you. Always at least one slot. You need to drop whatever carrying at the hatch before you can pick up more. Arms you have, there's a good chance it will survive the fall. Okay, cool. What you reading there? Small talk about food, water, and even little Timmy. Little Timmy, dude. We need more food. Find a radio. Oh, jeez. Can I not run faster than this? Ah, God, I'm so tired of running into stuff. You saw that in the news from the radioactive outside world? Where the siren sounds, scout your surroundings, but after it goes off, you need to restart packing. Shelter and Tom. Its warning system gives you 60 seconds to scavenge what you need and get yourself to safety. Let's give it a try. Okay, I'm ready. The shelter. Hurry. There's my wife in there. I guess you can come in too, but you're not bringing a tuba. Get more food. More food. Food and water. Gun. Can't get it. It's too big. It's too big. Can't grab it. Got a gun. Shit, she go. Got it. I just gotta get 5. Babes in nuclear fallout. Gotta have your wife. No gun. Too big, eh? Get your PS5 also. See downstairs for survival trading at ease. Alright, we did it. That's just a tutorial. Yeah, I don't think I got enough water, but that was just a tutorial. I think we're fine. Well, I'm sorry, we're doing this? Alright, I guess we're doing this. You know, I got some good stuff. The shelter, congrats, but the drill's not over yet. You'll end up here with the whatever and whoever you brought with you. Nothing else. You need to make the most of it. The next few days will teach you how to survive down here while the world outside burns. Explore and interact with your surroundings. You can always find out useful things about your shelter and its inhabitants. When your survival journal is not opened yet or hidden. First things first, you must ration food and water. If you don't wine and dine yourself the folks you've brought with you, you can bet your bottom dollar none of you will ever see the light of day again. As long as you have food and water available, ration and out to a given person by selecting the picture or a can of or bottle under their portrait. Once you ration out both by clicking on the character's image. Which you might save your supplies for later, but a normal person can only survive 4 days without water. As to food, the longer you deny your people rations, the weaker they will get and might eventually get sick. If you manage to cure them, it will take you quite a... Need that Switch 2 for the Fallout. Man, I'm not feeling the Switch 2, dude. A few cans, a lot of time to replenish their strength. Oh. No, wait. Do I want to give him... Can I, like... Do I have to give him the whole thing? This is your first day downhill. You'll need to get used to surroundings. Believe me, ventilation hum can drive nuts if you don't occupy yourself with what's something to do. He's at rest and will carry on tomorrow, night. I'm just not really excited for the Switch 2. Nothing about it appeals to me yet. But then again, I never even got like a PS5 or nothing, so I mean, I don't know. What do we just look at the journal? Good morning, survivors. Hope you slept well. Bed's not comfy enough? No? Well, better get used to it since you're staying here for a while. We'll start today's activities with rationing since you don't need to do it every day. I need to do it every day? We will move on to something else. Got your attention? Good. Now listen, there is a risk you will run out of supplies eventually. Everything will be useful, but food and water are critical to survival. If they're gone, you will be gone sooner. Thank you. Then you could say corn dog. Sometimes you need to send people to the surface to bring in more supplies. You do this by preparing an expedition a day before it actually departs. Be careful though, tired survivors can never be a part of an expedition. Today we'll skip preparation and jump directly into sending someone brave outside. Ted seems to be doing alright, even though the world has gone to a crappy place. Mary Jane isn't worried, or at least she's not saying so out loud. Dolores is doing quite well, or she just can't find anything to complain about today. Despite the dire consequences and all the trouble we're going through, Timmy is being very, very brave. Ah, we're good. We don't need it. To the wasteland is no walk in the park. Do it too early. Or without a gas mask, the inky bed, it's a suicide mission for them. Send healthy and well-fed people, sick, hurt, or crazy people are more likely to perish out there. You send one person at a time. Let's give it a try. This time, you send someone out. But if you... Oh, I don't think I got the gas mask. Timmy! Go on out there, Timmy. You got this, big dog. I choose you. It'll be safe to even open the hatch yet. Well, we're doing it anyway. Spy, Timmy. See ya. This is a drill, so your explorer will come back after a little while, but in the event of a real apocalypse, it might be gone for a couple of days in the meantime. We face with other problems that'll test you to the limits. We're talking about making decisions that can break even the best of men's moral spine. We'll see what clay you're made of, but first, ration your food and water. We don't want anyone starving now, do we? If we went out to the wasteland, we don't know what we'll do if he doesn't come back. What's up, Starfish? How you doing, dude? Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate Big Dog. What's good, dude? Hope you're doing well, dude. What's going on, Big Dog? Thank you for tuning in. Hope you're doing well, man. Ted says there's no need to worry about him. He's okay. Air Jane is feeling safe. Who wouldn't in this coffin-sized shelter? If there was anything to report about Dolores, this is where it would have been written. You too, Ark. It's good to see you, Big Dog. I'm up early. Hey, I'm nice. Star up past bedtime. We don't need a ration. I'm an army man, so I don't know a second thing about imagination, but you could probably use yours now. Your scenario, you come across your kid's hamster, who in this bizarre way found its way to the shelter. The kids are obviously going to love it, and so will you. There's nothing better than food that comes to you and its own now is up to you. Yeah, no. Hey, look. Survival of the fittest. Hey. We gotta make decisions. Do we cook the hamster? Hey, I hate to tell you this, hamster, but you came to the wrong place. No, I can't do that to him. Nah, no, we doing them. Cook him up. You old man. Early, not late. Still past bedtime. Yo, I got like nice, like little beer going on here. Yo, I'm just gonna say it. My wife's kind of a baddie. I ain't gonna lie. Good choice. Everyone had a bite, and fresh meat will not be as easy to come by in these days ahead. Best to take any chance you get to eat. Believe me, you will find yourself and your family and much more. Look, we got more food flying around. It's all flying. We got more food. Find yourself in your. We're never gonna starve. Much more dire circumstances than this, and there won't be a hamster around to save your ass. Where is water when Ted needs it? Getting something to drink from Mary sounds the right with dear, and he's thirsty for long. Dolores making me thirsty, huh? You might be faced with decisions that require you to use your equipment. However, sometimes you might find you don't have the one item that was supposed to save the day. Make sure you scavenge the right supplies before the blast. Keep in mind every item can be used for something. What do you want to do today? Clean a rifle, listen to the radio, or maybe play Shadow Bunnies using your flashlight. I think the flashlight's probably the best idea. What the heck is this? Survive the atomic drill. Do the flashlight. 5 o'clock shadow. Look at that, we're already day 5. This game's easy. Timmy, what'd you get? Flashlight, huh? That's not what it said. Morale is important as putting food in your mouth. If anyone's coming for your group goes nuts, anything could happen. Good news, everyone, the expedition is back. Sometimes they'll return with extra supplies, sometimes they won't. Other times they'll come back with the nasty injury or even radiation sickness. Believe me, you don't want to get those. I hear glowing in the dark isn't as fun as it sounds. This time your explorer was hurt, but they will recover after the proper use of a first aid kit. You can use one during rationing. He's Uncle Thirsty. Timmy got hurt. Timmy should eat something. I think I had the first aid kit, right? No. Y'all don't get soup. Only Timmy gets soup. Timmy, did you get anything? You won't know what's happening in your bunker until they come back. You can always eat your wife. We're not doing that. Yeah, at least one adult survivor can survive. If you send your only survivor to the surface, you won't know what's happening in your bunker until they come back. When they do, your shelter might already belong to someone else. These paddock may be protected, but not for long. It's a busy day. Take your time and get some sleep. If you made it this far, you're doing great. And have a chance of getting out of this house control hopefully soon, but don't quote me on that. Alright, so are we back? Are we just like gonna run it now? Just send someone outside, but let's give it another go today, shall we? First time you were only asked to pick one brave volunteer to save the day. This time you'll also get a chance to equip your explorer with some useful gear. Feed your troops, and I'll see you at the shelter entrance. If she something Timmy has healed up. I thought I fed Timmy! Playing today, at least not very much. Because of how Mary Jane is handling the situation, she looks fine today. or she's doing quite well, or she just can't find anything to complain about today. No, only Timmy gets soup. Thought I fed Timmy. And, you know, give him water. No. Okay, I think I gotta, like, click on it. Okay. You can saw outside that sometimes items can improve scavengers' chances of survival. Notice you have a suitcase. Did Timmy even get anything that's handy with the suitcase, or more can carry more? Go ahead, pick something. I'll send Mary Jane. Warning people, you're probably asking yourself one simple question: what's the point of sitting in this atomic shelter? Why don't I just leave? Well, living is a death sentence, and if the radioactive sickness doesn't kill you, then giant scorpions will. You trust me on that. Your one chance is our boys arriving to rescue you. So every good citizen needs to do one thing: seek contact with the U.S. military and await a rescue. Mary Jane went outside. Let's hope she hurries back soon. Timmy should eat some. I just fed Timmy! How hungry is Timmy? Bro, I'm just gonna eat up all my soup! Rescue ain't coming today, but we'll come get you eventually. You need to keep your radio operational, be ready to venture into the waste. However, you also need to be careful. It might not be only our soldiers out there. There should be bandits or worse. Commies. Commies! Just imagine what will happen if the Reds discover you. Plus, agree to the rules for this drill. You can only open this door if someone knocks 2 times. Am I clear? 2 knocks. It's a grown boy rock. Eats a lot of deli meats. Is your daughter dead? No. What? I don't know yet. She just went out. Is she back? She's back! She doesn't look very good. Remember that some days will be very intense. A lot of... Wait, did we get anything? Did she get anything on... Did she get anything on the scav? You need to remember that some days will be very intense. A lot of things will happen that you'll need to be prepared for. That way, that's why any day that gives you a break is a blessing. You need to make sure you make the most of it. Eat, drink, and relax while thinking about all those commie bastards who don't have any comfy bunkers like you. I thought always gets me through the day. Nothing made us happier than the sight of Mary Jane returning to the shelter from the surface. Find out that the metro station wasn't exactly abandoned. It's inhabited by a group that uses bullets as currency. They were armed and not overly friendly. There are no bandits either. They allowed us to take a look around. We didn't touch any of their stuff. To get some more water, so when we found the toilet, we did not hesitate to fill as many bottles as we could with that murky, What? No, don't bring the irradiated water in here! We need fresh water! Dysentery. Oh no. Metro station traders took a special liking to our clothing. We were always proud of our dress sense, but in our opinion, during the apocalypse, you know, I bet it's still good. You never stayed to note a package of fresh ammunition. Also, you could probably manage it just fine without your undergarments. Take their agreement. Oh, we got some bullets. Against area to the ticket booths, we were hoping to find a bit of soap. Finally, wash ourselves. We found there was a can of bug spray. Timmy should eat something. Timmy! Why is Timmy so hungry? Ted looks like he's got one to put in the grave. He needs to get a drink right now. He's died because he's a little food. Water any longer. Okay. How about this? Everyone gets soup and food. There you go. Soup and food, everybody. Shelter stocked and remain cautious. You should be okay. However, every choice you make, they come back to bite you in the ass. You have a few days or weeks. Consider your options carefully. It's a drill, but if the nukes start dropping, it'll be a totally different story. No fresh water in the fallout, son. Alright. If I were you, I'd check the door. Our extraction team might be coming for you any day now. Be careful, this is a post-apocalyptic scenario and you never know what's coming. Mary Jane John can use a little food. Ted is no longer thirsty. Dolores is no longer thirsty. Timmy's no longer hungry. I'll give you some soup. That's all you're gonna get. No, wait. That's a little much. We can hear several knocks. If you listen closely, you can make out sequences of 3 knocks. The open door. No, it's 2 knocks. He said 2 knocks! Dude kissed his wife. Hey, you gotta kiss the wife, dude. Happy wife, happy life. That wasn't the knock you were waiting for. Caution at all times. Remember that. Be cautious. Apply yourself. And maybe you and your family will be fine. Or at least most of you. Mary Jane is quite hungry. There isn't much going on with Ted. No trouble. Nothing new. But calm during the situation. Despite the virus and all the trouble we're going through, Timmy is being very brave. I guess they get hungry when they're out on the thing. So we're counting imaginary sheep in your head. Another series of knocks before your concentration. Someone is really hammering your door and probably not taking no for an answer. 2 knocks. 2 knocks. The pattern keeps repeating. Do you open the door? You said it was 2 knocks, but is it only 2 knocks or is it 4 knocks? No. Oh, I guess. Okay. Into like crazy killer and possibly communist mutants into your shelter, but still a missed opportunity mean more time spent on the ground. Sometimes you cannot afford to waste an opportunity like the one you just missed. You need to, or you will die. Well, you didn't. I don't understand. They're exerting energy. Survived. All right, cool. This game's easy, dude. This game is gonna be a breeze. An adventure. The life bases like water and atomic adventure awaits. All right, new game. Challenge, scavenge. Unlock fancy rewards and these special challenging adventures. Most achievements disabled. All right, Apocalypse, let's do it. Fat Man, Little Boy, or Sara Bomba. 0 seconds, 60 scavenge time. Prepper style, holiday luggage, health issues rare. Let's just do the mid. Let's be Dolores. Let's do normal difficulty. If I can do it. All right, let's go. 737 years. I can't grab anything yet. Okay, got a hammer there. Oh god. Let's grab the hubby. Get out of here. Throw me in. Stop playing that note. You're gonna make me crap myself. It's the brown note. Oh god. The soup. More soup. Oh, come on, Mary Jane. She takes 3 slots. Flashlight. Oh god. Where's the gas mask? How much water did I get? Grab it, grab it, grab it! Throw it in! Do you know gay yet? Is the brown note real? Don't forget the weed. Yes, the brown note's totally real. 100%. I've heard it before and cracked myself. I don't actually know. I don't think it is. I don't know, maybe. Oh my god, we got nothing. Almost made it into the shelter just a second before the blast. That was a close one. As long as we're all together, we can make it work down here. We remember hearing canned soup is healthy for you. We can't remember bringing those supplies down to the shelter, but we were not complaining. We probably should have stocked it better anyway. Good thing we grabbed that suitcase. What we found inside will definitely prove useful. Shelves are full of cans. We'll eat from cans. We'll sleep on cans. We'll even talk to cans. Some of us already do. Already? We just got here! Not enough water for everyone. We have to answer it strictly. It's the best stocked shelter we've ever seen. We've never seen another one. We're sure this is a good amount of supplies. I don't know about this one, to be honest. This that makes us feel sick and it can even cause hysteria. Y'all get nothing. Being down here, let's live. We need to make the best of it, or else we might find ourselves in even more trouble. We just got here. We don't need to eat yet. We're good. Not to worry, considering our current situation. Some days we're still struggling to deal with the shelter life, but we can't lose hope. Life is hard for all of us right now, but Dolores is in a good mood today. We hope it'll stay this way. Ted is fine. Impressive how well Mary Jane's handling the situation. Looks like she looks fine today. Timmy might not look it, but he's a strong young boy. He's doing just fine. A band on drain subjectivism, whatever that name is. No, we're all good. Ship her trip. Dolores is confident she will survive outside. Wastelands don't match for Mary Jane. Timmy can go to Wasteland tomorrow. Town is so strong. Scavenging these conditions can result in radiation sickness. Oh, no. Dream about those little things we did back in the day when there weren't as many... Hold on. Get it. Alright, we're back. Keep dreaming about those little things we did back in the day when there weren't as many bombs falling down, not on our heads anyway. There's really thirsty. Doors can't remain this thirsty for long. We should get Mary Jane something to drink. Some water for Timmy would be nice. Should not, we need to keep our heads clear and get a grip of reality ahead of us. Oh, let's go ahead and give everyone everything. Yep, boom. We're still highly reactive. Trips to the surface is a big risk to our health right now. I wish I had the gas mask. Should have brought it. I couldn't find it. You know what? Let's just risk it. It's become more and more difficult to breathe in the shelter over the last couple of hours. We suspect there's something wrong with the ventilation. Maybe it got stuck or somehow. But how? We need an investigator might suffocate. Flashlight. Alright, we're gonna send someone out. We need water. Desperately. The obvious thing to do when a vent is blocked is check out what's blocking it. However, when you shine your flashlight on a hive of mutated insects, things usually go from bad to worse. No! The angry hive is gone, but the insects did some biting before they fled. Horse is no longer thirsty, Ted is no longer thirsty, Ted was hurt, Mary Jane is no longer thirsty, Timmy's no longer thirsty. I don't have a health pack. Alright, who should go outside? Timmy. Alright, Timmy. I trust you, I believe in you, Timmy. You'll be a good little soldier, bring out some water. Bring us some water, Timmy. 5 days, and we survived 5 days! Hey, we all gotta start somewhere. The way saying we don't know what we'll do if he doesn't come back. Is there anything that can be done about Ted's injuries? Doors is quite calm given the situation. But she's fine, doesn't need anything. Been an awful song today. This is very unlike her. Should we try talking to her? Yeah! We're gonna talk. No, we're just not gonna talk to our daughter. We're just not gonna talk to our daughter. What do we need to know about you, Mary Jane? We're gonna talk to our daughter, Mary Jane, thank you. We gotta socialize. We're gonna go crazy in here if we don't. Nothing solves problems better than an honest conversation over a hot beverage. We don't have the latter, but that talking about alone seems to do the trick. Suffering from his injuries, all Ted wishes for a few drops of water. The horse should get it. Water is is what Mary needs most right now. Oh my god, more water. God, I'm not. Match is never a good idea. Doing so in a tiny underground shelter is probably even lower on the good idea scale. Much later, we ended up with flames flicking on the walls. I mean, there's water in tomato soup, so would that not like quench our thirst? You know what I mean? So it was a few matches later, and we ended up with flames. Time is short. We need to put out and save our supplies. What did we save? I mean, we don't have any of these other things, so I guess we just gotta save this Boy Scout handbook. I got a terrible scav, dude. Terrible. Alright. That was close. We were about to put out the fire, and nothing seems to be damaged. At least not very badly. Let's just hope this doesn't happen again, or we might need to call the firemen. Are there any firemen left? Is there anything that can be done about Ted's injuries? No, Ted isn't thirsty anymore. Jane's no longer thirsty. There are mushrooms growing on one of the walls. Food shortage is no laughing matter, or so maybe it would be a good idea to grab a mushroom bite or two. I don't know about that one. You know what? Hey, weird mushrooms on the walls? Get them. Hey, we have to do it. Let's be risky this run. Let's be super risky. Eat them. Eat the mushrooms. Oh, God. Well, Ted ain't looking so good. Seems our best friend and mushrooms are. Yuck. It's not a pretty sight. Ted got sick. Dolores is quite calm for the situation. Alright, let's give everyone soup. That's something we can take lightly these days, so when a man came to our doorstep today offering us a highly profitable game of cards, is that a bet of 2 soup cans and a card game a reasonable choice in our situation? I ain't got it. I didn't get nothing. Did you bring a med kit for Ted? Oh, God. Timmy, you're not looking good. What kind of example is that to set the kids? We need supplies, but we're not getting them like that. We'd sooner rob someone. We sent that man away. Yeah, robbing someone better than gambling. Just to be clear here. Keep that in mind, y'all. Gambling's the worst thing you could possibly do. It's worse than just going out and robbing somebody. Get that man away, good at riddance. We were so afraid for Timmy, but he came back from the wasteland and is safe with us now. Canadian culture people we are, we've obviously visited the local theater in the past. We're so also proud to admit that we only fall asleep once. Our two plays we've ever seen. Either way, we had no problems finding the building and decided to check it for supplies. A boring play if the only drops possibly used were bottles. The scene was practically filled with them. Thankfully, some had water in them. Yo, 3 water! Nice! We haven't expected the theater cafeteria to be in a sorry state. Surprisingly, the time of blast spared most of it. We were able to admire their selection of foods. It was very vivid. Small, medium, or large cans of tomato soup. Hey, look, 2 food, 3 water. Timmy! Oh, we got a padlock? Talking about different theater props and outfits. We didn't look especially fabulous in any of them. Take padlock from one of the bags, a box of a souvenir. Ted is still sick. If Ted doesn't drink it, something soon won't last long. Ted's getting worse and worse. Either we do something about his wounds, or he's done for. It's water for Dolores. There's something including Mary Jane. Is there any water left? Okay, everyone's getting food and water. God, I ain't got no med kits. Need for a map. Ted could try his best on surface. So already going to the wasteland, not now, since likely you don't mind getting sick. He might die. Should we start preparing for the expedition for tomorrow? Yes. We were considering our alternatives to canned soup diet. A sudden knock on our door broke our line of thought. Turned out we were visited by abandoned survivors who were in a pretty bad shape. All they wanted was to get something to drink, a bite to eat, or at least some clean bandages, medicine, tend their wounds. We just got this water. I'm gonna give soup. I think we still have a lot of soup. Maybe they'll give us something in return. Alright, 10 days. Could show her booze for supplies. I don't think it works like that, dude. Never seen anyone so touched by a simple gift. A minute later, those poor people were bugging us like there was no tomorrow. Quite possibly, actually, I think it was for a gesture. They were eager to pay us, and one of their group offered us a map of the local area. They claimed to help them get here, so brought luck upon whoever used it. Promised we'd give it a try and wish them a safe journey. Something should be done about Ted's sickness. I can't do nothing about Ted's sickness! His wounds are he's done for. Ted is no longer thirsty. If you don't do anything about Timmy's sickness, it might get worse. Timmy still hasn't rested. We're no longer thirsty. Jane is no longer thirsty. What did it say? They say Timmy needed food? Let's feed Timmy. No, let's feed just Timmy. Either go outside than others. Either way, it's I'm the most responsible person for Mary Jane. Get out there. Oh, that's how you pick what things take. Oh, we'll just send her with the. We'll just send her with the suitcase. She'll get more stuff. I should have done it the first time with Timmy. I didn't know that's what that was. All right, we're doing good. We're hanging in there. Mary Jane gotta come back with a W scav. Mary Jane went outside, so she comes back soon. Equipment. Ted hasn't recovered his illness yet. We're supposed to even do something about his wounds or I'm sorry, I can't. He needs a few days to rest. Okay, well, rest. Calling for the Dolores. I want cake. I'm sorry, I ain't got no cake. Oh God. Just soup for Timmy. One way to get our attention is definitely banging on our door. Whoever it is, they're quite persistent. They've been at it for the past 5 minutes. Should we open? Do it. Risk it. Risk it for the biscuit. They come in and kill us all. Who cares? And Ted's dead. A bit risky. Seems it gave some awful sickness. That coughing is driving us crazy. He's just a skeleton on the ground. Yo, so I toss his bones outside. I'm very pale. It's not good. Timmy keeps falling asleep in his chair. He needs a few days to rest. Timmy's no longer hungry. How about getting Timmy something to drink? He's not looking well. He drinks sometimes. Ted's wounds were too serious to leave untreated. They became infected. Bro, you got bit by a few bugs. I saw that happen. They weren't even radiated bugs. Timmy looks 60. 60 seconds or 60 years. Dude, they weren't even radiated bugs because they were in our shelter. Like they took Ted's life. Well, I'm sorry. What did they say? Someone was thirsty? I think we're both thirsty. Hey, look, more water and food for us. More food and water for us. Ted's dead. Yo, what if we ate Ted? That's why he's already skeleton. What if we ate Ted? That's why he's already a skeleton. To rescue us from this hellish situation, it's our government. You can badmouth them all you want, but they probably means you're either a naysayer or a commie. We're good citizens. We've been paying our taxes regularly, so we're such. Uncle Sam is coming to us. Well, except that one time when we. Never mind. People are coming in. We should keep our ears and eyes open for any sign of them. I don't have a radio. Dang. R.I.P. Ted. There's one thing we need to do is to use a radio on a regular basis to catch any emergency broadcast that might be transmitted in our area. It's either that or it's strolling around outside waiting to be picked up. First one sounds a bit more sane. He's to rest a bit longer. Timmy was cured. Timmy was cured? The horse is no longer thirsty. There's a gang of firefighters outside, or at least they are dressed like one. They've been banging on the door, ordering us to surrender all our supplies. They claim they will drive us out with fire if we don't comply. This definition of firefighter has somewhat changed recently. How do we pose them? Padlock. Like, they can easily break that. Axe. Oh, that breaks something. Some axe action was enough to send those cowards running. Bet your ass they will be back. Dude, Dolores put the paws on them with the axe. That are never long gone. They crawl out of shadows when night comes. Let's keep our axe sharp. It's a bit longer. Everything seems okay with Dolores. Stop wondering about what's going on and start asking questions, or at least listen to some reasonable answers. Tuning into radio. I can't! I didn't get the radio! Mary Jane, come back! I think Mary Jane's dead. It's bliss another day without any clue what's going on might not necessarily kill us. A bit longer, we can't have it leak to without water for too long. I think Mary Jane might be dead. Thinking of the past after the atomic bomb obliterated everything in our little town. However, a phone booth on the street survived the bombing somehow. See this ringing right now. We should send someone to answer it. Okay. Timmy, go answer it. Looking good, dude. Hey, go out there, Timmy. Trust you, Timmy. Is that Dolores coming back? No, I mean Mary Jane. Mary Jane! You're back! The phone, we could clearly hear a gasp of relief from the call. They introduced themselves as survivors from a nearby town of Hill Valley. They're saying the information when the call was cut short, but something must have gone wrong on their side. We've come back to get us. Nothing made us happy inside of Mary Jane returning to shelter from the surface. Our expedition reached a church which was still standing. Most of it was intact, and some people decided to turn it into shelter. We found out it was more than that. We weren't sure what religion they followed, but they were very eager to convince us that the tomatoes are the source of all evil, and eggplants are all hope for salvation. Well, eggplant soup it is. I like eggplants. I don't eat eggplant enough. I love it, dude. Cultures decided they won't be needing any holy water. We did a bit of miracle work and turned empty wine bottles into quite a full bottle of water. A thirsty Doris would really love to eat something. Can use a little food. He's rested. Alright. Everyone wants food and water. Maybe it's safe, maybe it's not. We don't know until we go out. Doris is confident she will survive outside. Timmy seems quite enthusiastic about the trip. Alright, we're sending Timmy. Since we got to the shelter, but there's still much to do to be done, like trimming that shrubbery in our yard. Something we want to do when we get out there. Sorry, Mary Jane, I ain't got nothing to help you. Planning far ahead is usually a good extra idea, but for now we should be more interested in our plan for water rationing. Mary Jane is quite hard. Are there any drugs we can give Mary Jane? Nope. Mary Jane is tired. She becomes cranky. She should be better in a few days. Alright, Mary Jane gets food. Mary Jane gets food. Should go outside. Timmy, head out there, big dog. What to take outside? Take a can of soup and some water. Just make sure you survive out there, big dog. Don't take the flashlight. Oh, you should probably take the map, actually. There we go. You take all that. Come back with it. Except for the soup and water. You can drink that. Gotta make sure Timmy survives. Alright, see you, Timmy. You good little soldier boy, come right back home, okay? Timmy's got this. I believe in Timmy. I believe in Timmy. We all gotta believe in Timmy. Timmy's gonna be the carry of this run. I haven't seen Dolores out at all. I gotta protect Dolores at all cost. Went out to the wasteland. We don't know what it will do if he doesn't come back. She's quite hungry. Mary Jane's condition ends up getting in better. When Mary Jane is tired, she becomes cranky. She wouldn't be together in a few days. But Dolores is in a good mood today. We hope it'll stay that way. Alright, Mary Jane, you get some food. This fallout shelter was a genius, but we can't really tell if that green stuff dripping from the pipe is an included feature. I'm doing something about it with whatever we brought down here. Let's go see if what it is. The dad died anyway. He's got stung by, like, wasp or something. I don't think they're radioactive wasp. I think they're just regular wasp. And then he just couldn't handle his injuries and then he died. Dad. Ted. I couldn't heal him because I didn't have a med kit. No leak, no mess, back to our tidy little shelter. Aren't there any drugs we can give Mary Jane when Mary Jane is tired? I mean, Mary Jane is very thirsty and has to drink something. Water for Dolores. Okay, water. Boom. Does anyone who could rescue us from the I don't have anything. Day 20? Yo, we're doing pretty good for first run. I mean, Ted's already dead, sure, but like, other than that, no, not bad. Hey, look! Mary Jane ain't looking so bad either. She's healing up. Just use a radio on a regular basis. I can't. Mary Jane's too sleepy all the time. She has no energy for anything. Mary Jane is all well now. Dolores is no longer thirsty. Looking in front of the shelter, we discovered a hastily drawn map on the room's walls. Something drawn out around and made a spot. Maybe there are supplies in there. Should we check it out? All right, Mary Jane. Yeah, I know you're looking a little terrible, but it's fine. I think you got this. What'd you find, Mary Jane? Spotted the map. The spot marked a well-hidden spot and found some use. Hey, a gun! She should be better in a few days. We'll have to eat something. Okay. A lot of space down here. We can smell everything. When one of the wall bricks got loose today and revealed a hole, we felt pretty sick. It's the smell coming from the hole. It's terrible. Should we investigate and remove the source of stench? Yes. Always yes to everything. Timmy? Oh my God, Timmy, what happened to you? Oh my God. Mary Jane, what's wrong with your clothes? All right, I gotta send Dolores out now. To the hole, fearing something might come at us with claws, fangs, or other mutated sharp body parts, but nothing happened. Instead, we found a dead rat who was trying to break into a can of tomato soup. He fell miserably. We have a feeling we'd be luckier than him, so we confiscated it. We've got the rat a proper burial in our empty can. He deserved that much, plus one soup. We were so afraid for Timmy, but he came back from the wasteland and is safe with us now. We decided to find check what we can find. Between the rubble in our backyard, our poor lawns and flowers, once the object of desire of the whole neighborhood, now reduced to nothing more than radioactive ashes covered by debris. There isn't much left here. The only tree that's left is completely burnt out in a hollow area outside the dead husk. Some mutated three-tailed squirrels made their home. They're pretty good at collecting stuff. Hope they don't mind us borrowing a few things. Plus 2 soup. W soup, dude. It's a barbecue here almost every weekend. The barbecue itself, it somehow found its way onto a power line in front of our house and it's unreachable. Our garden table is mostly destroyed under bits and pieces. You know, if we're gonna check the backyard, why don't we check inside the house that we didn't scavenge everything? Just go check our house and get what we didn't bring the first time. Pieces of sharp wood, we found a few things that could prove useful. Found the radio! Still has 2 walls left, but most things are inside are gone. Not even the bicycles made it through the blast. Baskets installed on the tile, and we found some leftover supplies. Okay, cool, we got 2 water. Okay, so good, well, it's gone. Dang, no! Unusable now? No, not the map. How did we lose our map whenever we were in our backyard? You took the map, but you didn't even need the map because you were just in the backyard. Doesn't make any sense, Timmy. Frankly, she should be better in a few days. Water is what Mary Jane needs most right now. Mary Jane is quite hungry. Mary Jane is pretty fatigued. Hungry. Should eat something. Okay, everyone gets food and water. There we go. Sorry, I ain't got a med kit. All right, Dolores is the only one who could go. So, aside for just a minute to see what is in store around the corner, what was still standing. About to step out, we heard a growl in the darkness and a pair of ferocious eyes inside a few way apart. We only had a few months to decide what to do. Blast it. Anyway, I started blasting. That's with it. Rifle's more than enough to scare away or maybe bring down whatever the creature stalked us in darkness. We never saw it again. Time she has no energy for anything. Mary's only thirsty. Mary Jane's only. Timmy should eat something. Timmy keeps falling asleep in his chair. He needs a few days to rest. Timmy's pretty fatigued. Dolores is no longer thirsty. Alright, we're just gonna feed Timmy. Timmy only. Alright. Dolores is the only one who can go. You take Don't take anything. How about that? Scab what you can with nothing. Actually, you know what? No, don't. Don't take nothing, Dolores. I believe in you. Head. True. Oh God, Dolores and Timmy are both not looking very good. So on her way to the surface, let's hope she'll make it back in safe and sound. When Mary Jane is tired, she becomes cranky. Timmy should eat something. If we don't do anything about Timmy's things, it might get worse. Timmy keeps falling asleep in his chair and needs a few days to rest. So as well as there are certain other problems considered, none of us can sleep properly. We have to deal with this as soon as possible. Otherwise, we might end up falling asleep in the face of real danger. Like saucer men from Mars. I ain't got a first aid kit. Ted, true. Hey, one less mouth to feed. Rather than ignoring our systems, we try to get at least an hour or two of sleep. No luck. We're even more tired than we were. There are other problems we need to face soon. Let's just hope our Johan will be enough to scare Radius away. Radius says, Mary Jane is still tired. Let's give her some time to recover. Drink sometimes, including Mary Jane. Is there any water left? Get worse. Timmy keeps falling asleep in his chair. He needs a few days to rest from his long. We're hungry. Okay. Water for both of y'all. A young man worried about his twin sister who went missing in Bandit Camp not long ago while acting as spy and trying to get her hands on the plans. He seems to trust us fully and is very friendly, but obviously concerned. He asks that we come to his aid in his home. He thinks that might happen to us to mention City. Now, nobody. Nobody. We're staying in here. Allison, I can't help you, buddy. We're sick. We're tired. We're thirsty. We're hungry. We're everything, dude. Guess I read a lot growing up, Ark. Why, do I read fast? Did I read a little too fast? Heading deep into a bandit camp looking for a fight. These people are completely irresponsible. They do seem friendly, but we just won't take the risk right now. Mary Jane seems sleepy all the time. She has no energy for anything. Mary Jane is only thirsty. He's falling asleep in his chair. He needs a few days to rest. Timmy was cured. I'm the same way. I didn't even really notice I was reading that fast. Looking trader carrying an equally scruffy bag on his shoulder pays his visit. He offers a simple one-time deal for just one can of soup. We can get that bag and all of its contents. He seems to sign and trader gives us angry face, glances every time we take a step. Yeah, let's do it. Make the deal. 100 books on my mind. I haven't even actually read that much. We got a cat! Oh no, we got another mouth to feed! Oh God! Sharikov! Yo, wait, what's on that? Yo, wait, hold up. Timmy, what is on that map? Did you actually wipe your butt with it? That is disgusting. Looks like some diarrhea, dude. What'd you do to that? As soon as the door closed behind the trader, the bag started to violently shake. Emitting screeching hellish sounds, terrified, we backed up against the walls. These finally given turned out to be just an angry house cat. The feline gave us a menacing look and probably sat down in the corner. This caller says Sharikov. Is that its name? She has no energy for anything. Mary Jane is quite hungry. Alright, let's give Mary Jane some food. Could rescue us from this health situation, start government. You can, but okay, wait. Okay, let's use it. Fuck that, eat the cat. Hey, new food source, dude. Books of my life. Actually, I haven't read that many books, to be honest. Good news, government made a radio broadcast about extracting spiders from our area. The announcers asked everyone listening to wait a while longer. Expect further communication in a few days. We'll be out here soon. You're so tired, let's give her some time to recover. Mary Jane is old, we're hungry. Very thirsty, has to drink something. Timmy needs to rest a bit soon. Some water for Timmy would be nice. Everybody gets water. Door today requesting some supplies that would be helpful in refilling their first aid kits. They were the real deal for a second. They had the lab coats and everything. Shall we help them? Yeah, let's give them some water. Maybe they'll give us a first aid kit. Tell you're well read, however. I mean, I don't know. I like to read, but like I don't read that much. Clean water is the closest we will ever get to the hydrogen peroxide. I guess we're grateful anyway. Applying the shelter, Sharikov stumbled upon a small wooden box that was hidden behind some loose bricks. Oh, that bug spray would have been useful earlier for Ted. Let's give her some time to recover. Mary Jane is no longer thirsty. Still hasn't rested. Timmy is no longer thirsty. Timmy is very hungry. Okay. Is Dolores coming back? Dolores? Most I've ever read. Something blew up. Mary Jane's just sleeping all the time. She has no energy for anything. Timmy's to rest a bit longer. Timmy's no longer hungry. It was an overly cheerful red-haired woman coming by a grumpy-looking mercenary type who probably her guard. She was a trader and eagerly showed us the items she brought. Oh, I got neither of those. No, I do have this. They offer, what is that? A keyboard? What is that? No, we'll take the med kit. When Ted said he wanted to be before me, this isn't what I meant. Dolores, you were looking. Still would though. To work out a deal, the woman also gave us some tips about surviving the wasteland, but her advice seems pretty useless. We already know that radiation is dangerous, that hitting a rat with a stick will eventually kill it. We thanked her so goodbyes. We were glad to see Dolores come back safely to the wasteland. We spotted an unknown group of people scavenging in the back neighborhood. They had a lot of bags and backpacks, too many even. They were really busy and didn't notice when one of their backpacks were missing. This is a little help for us. The sound of glass hitting glass was running with the backpack and could mean only one thing: water. This last one got us thinking maybe we could just drive away this nightmare somehow. Of course, most of the automobiles available are just completely burnt out. We find a solid base and scavenging enough parts, perhaps we could build a vehicle of our own. We better keep an eye out for those on the future expeditions. Wait, all you got was 2 water and that was it? Dolores, that's terrible! Janie's so tired, let's give her some time to recover. Water is what Mary Jane needs the most right now. So we need to wrestle water. Let's just give everyone water and food. We don't think Mary Jane should go out. Sending Timmy out of the question. It can take care of itself, but we can't help but wonder how much of a self-made cat it is. Just happens that we found an address on his collar. It's unlikely that its owner is still alive, and a trip to wasteland is very... Yeah, sure, we'll do it. Whatever. Risk it for the biscuit. Risk it for the biscuit. We friend for a little stroll to the wasteland and immediately run into a couple of gentlemen dressed in trench coats, fedoras, and shades. They gritted their teeth at the side of the cat and said that they've been looking for it. Apparently it belongs to the dear old Nan who loves it dearly. Before we could utter a word, they took Sherlock, thanked us, and left. The cat didn't seem to mind, so maybe it's for the best. Man! She becomes cranky. Are you gonna get some rest anytime soon? I gotta get... No. Just feeding Dolores. We're gonna have some role-playing fun and create our own shelter theater group. We called it Thunderdome. We spent the rest of the day trying to write a script for our performance. We almost got into a fight over it. Decided that maybe we best stop playing something else. Play something simpler. Alright. Timmy, how you feeling, buddy? What happened to your hair? Slot game would be a good idea. The silence was too annoying, including stopped. She has no interest for this. Timmy has rested. Alright, Timmy. Situation on the servers. Timmy seems quite enthusiastic about the trip. Alright, Timmy. It's your go tomorrow. The list things you hate the most, and our neighbor's name kept coming up for some reason. That reminded us that the little weasel had a safe in his living room. We always wondered what was inside. I finally found out, but who would do the honors of stealing possession of our arch nemesis? Timmy. Head on out there, Timmy. What'd you find, Timmy? Marched to Ned's house and found the safe, cracked open by the blast. Most of the contents were destroyed, but we were still scavenging something out of it. Ned was nowhere to be found. He likely perished in radioactive agony. All told, it was a good day. What is that? I don't know what that is. Let's give her some time to recover. Water is what Mary Jane needs most right now. Dolores is no longer hungry. Dolores is rested. Water. Alright. Y'all get water. And food. Since yesterday and feel ready to go right now. Who should be the lucky one to venture to unknown? Timmy. What is that? Is that a harmonica? Bring with you the Boy Scout book. I don't know if that's useful or not for outside, but we'll do it anyway. Go out there, Timmy. You got this, Timmy. I believe in you. What? The cat's back! I was surprised we found Sherlock back in our shuttle this morning. We're not exactly sure why or how it came back. It's good, appreciate it. Our kind hearts, optimism, or our stockpile of 2 cans, only time will tell. So the white son, we don't know what we'll do if he doesn't come back with equipment. Mary Jane is rested, Mary Jane is long and thirsty. Okay. What about Dolores? Dolores alright? Cat is probably a spy. You think so? Its name is Russian. It's not like a Russian cat name. Hey, wait, what happened? Let me get this out of here. Alright. We were paid a visit by a young man worried about his twin sister who went missing in a bandit camp not long ago. Aiding his hour of need and really good things might happen if we manage to see. Okay, Mary Jane, I believe in you. You got this, girl. I believe. Sherikov. He's cute, though. Was assisted by a group of other survivors, all armed but really friendly. We found the girl, threw her a weapon, and fought off the bandits guarding the exit. Siblings were happy to be reunited, but also very confused. Turns out the bandit leader is actually their father. Crazy small world we live in. Anyway, they were really thankful. Promise to contact us again soon. Fine and well, as much as anyone could be, and fine and well in this tiny shelter. Anything new bothering Mary Jane? We didn't get nothing out of it? A loud crash, a surprise shriek, and a bit of debris falling from our ceiling. Truly recipe for a good start to the day. Turns out Sherikov found a new toy, a bit of innocuous wiring that is pripped out of the wall. Who knows what the cable's for, but our lights are still on, so it can't be that important, right? Take the wire away from our fluffy friend and investigate it? Yeah, I guess. Oh, Straw Hat, how you doing, dude? Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you. Yo, give me a shout for Straw Hat. What's up, dude? Or what happened? A wire outside and found a half-burned out truck with 2 surprised gentlemen inside surrounded by an array of blinking bulbs. That's some space tech right there. Were they listening in on us or on shelter? Thank you for shouting out Straw. What's up, dude? Hope you're doing well. Thank you for tuning in. Excuse about a roadside picnic didn't convince us. Even Timmy knows you can't have picnics here, and the car has no wheels. If there's one thing we need, it's water for Dolores. Including Darren Jane, is there any water left? Yes, there is. Oh no, something or someone is below us. It's only reasonable for us to go check it out. How about using the manhole in the corner? What's that sound? Yo, Timmy, you gotta come back with a good scab. We just found a pirate cave right under our house. Treasure of sorts. Too bad we only had time to grab a map before the place collapsed. We didn't have any impact on our shelter. Timmy, you gotta come back with a W scab, dude. Shower the smell in this tiny shelter as far from roses as it can get. We had thought of washing ourselves. Too bad we didn't grab any soap along the way, but maybe we can make do with something else. I don't want to use bug spray. Ammunition, I guess? Ducks in a row, my friend. Who's knocking? Dirty or not, it's the smell that's the biggest issue. How do we deal with that? Well, we've got some spare ammo, so why not use the gunpowder to kill the smell? Let's rub it in. Sounds like a brilliant idea. So we comment Dolores if there's anything new bothering Mary Jane. Spying us or not out the door and then want to explain themselves. Should we hear them out? Yeah, sure. I don't care. Check everything. Head for the lulz. 40 days? They were agents, real live secret agents on a government mission. We saw their identity cards. Briefly, they were listening in on us. The cat they were interested in, they made a request too, wanting us to aid them with some of their top secret missions in the future. Do that, they promised they will extract us to the government safe house full of supplies and donuts. Hopefully come back soon with more information. Alright, food and water. I gotta do. Oh god, I'm running low. Door starts all symbols and numbers, some sort of cipher that will need to be cracked before we can read the letter. He's eager for this challenge, however, it's hard to tell how long this could take her and if it could be proved to be a waste of time for her. Should she keep herself busy with it? Yes, do it. Might as well. What else we gotta do? Timmy, you have to come back! Code and started working on it with a purpose. She looked very focused. Let's hope this note is worth staying up all night. Very tired already. Dolores is no longer thirsty. Dolores is really tired. Alright, cool. Yesterday's during charades, we learned that Mary Jane doesn't know how to spell. But I don't even know how to say that. Anti-establishmentarianism. Anti-establishmentarianism, and it has left Dolores sorely disappointed. She's just on the home, or rather shelter schooling Mary Jane a little. Just sure do it. How you feeling, Timmy? God, none of us are looking well. So around what started out as a spelling exercise has quickly found its way into a math revision, followed by a short physics course and ending on tinkering with random objects in a shelter. Mary Jane looks exhausted, but we can't deny the state of our shelter has improved today. Looks like Cherokov snuck out the hunt out in the wasteland last night. In the morning, we found a dead glowing rat on our doorstep. Cherokov seemed pleased with it. His gift for us and quickly expresses his point when we threw it far away from our home. Nothing good will probably come from such dead radioactive rodents though, so maybe we should just left it where we found it. Stay with us now? Okay. House was the only one to suffer. Most of our neighborhood was destroyed by the blast. The street was completely covered with piles of rubble. Chunks of walls and roof tiles. The rail passed by and a gas mask can occasionally be seen from a distance scavenging for supplies. Timmy, you need to bring back more than one can of soup. Timmy, we need more soup. We need more soup. Find a refrigerator. Go to the soup store. Why don't we just all go to the food store? Go to the soup store. Get you some soup. Just loot it. Don't matter. It's an apocalypse. Neighbor's lawn. Even without electricity, the light inside was on. It contained quite a few soup cans, and surprisingly, before it wasn't edible, we tried. Plus one soup. Why not two? Why not three? Playing war in nearby rooms, they had plenty of real guns and ammunition. It's very encouraging to see that kids are making the best of this terrible, terrible situation. Okay, thank you for the ammunition. Must have been followed by strangers. We should be more cautious next time. Completely burnt out. Unfortunately, we found nothing of value. Maybe the future will be lucky. Mary Jane caught something nasty. Timmy should eat something. Timmy's really tired. People can't let her go. Nobody can go out. It isn't big enough for all of us. Someone has to leave and make their own luck on the reactor wasteland, but who? Oh man. Wait, they're just like not coming back? Alright, go out there, Mary Jane. You got this, girl. I guess Mary Jane's not coming back. She'll leave the shelter without sharing her reasons. Maybe she's looking for an adventure. Maybe she just doesn't like us very much. Either way, goodbye, Mary Jane. See you in next life. Wow, we're just booting Mary Jane out. Okay, apparently that's the thing you do. Oh god. Wait, did anyone need anything? Timmy should eat something. Oh god. We're running low. No. Days on a lot of silent cursing, but Dolores finally cracked the code and pressed at the note containing detailed directions for some secret location nearby. I'll show up alone. She says she's willing to go, but she can't help wondering whether it's some sort of trap. Yeah, do it. Who cares? Hey, we're just trying to play risky. I guess Dolores is dead. I guess Dolores didn't come back. Surface, let's hope she'll make it back safe and sound. Came a shout from outside our door. We weren't sure who claimed to be representing freedom, but we could hear it. It was a group of people, probably armed. Anyone who introduces themselves like that is probably planning to kill someone in the name of freedom. Yep, do it. Open the door, see what it is. Connect with old friends. Oh, we got an axe! Inside, we were greeted by a group of high school students. They were well equipped and looked like they could take care of themselves. They questioned us about enemy combatants in the area. We couldn't help them, but they were happy to leave one of their spare axes with us in case we need to defend ourselves. When we asked why they would help us, they replied, "It's what Wolverines do." Dolores came back looking relaxed and carrying extra supplies. The note was written by her dear old friend Peggy, who now inhabits the shelter together with other work colleagues of Dolores. She claims it was some sort of secretary job from before she married Ted. It's weird how little we know about that time in her life. She's quite a private person, our dear Dolores, but clearly all these years ago she made friends for life. Probably should really prove useful. +2 soup! Glad to see Dolores come back safely from the wasteland. Seems was also Timmy's still quite sickly. About nothing other than water, he should drink some. Let's give him some water. Oh god, we were running out of water. Today they told us they were searching the town for a safe place that would do as a possible camp. Living in a tent, but they're picking up more wastelanders every day and they seemingly don't have enough space. They mentioned that a map of the neighborhood could be very helpful in this situation. We're gonna get anything from this? You gonna trade me something? How are we lasting this long? Our first go was actually not bad. For a first attempt at this game, this is actually not bad. See them again. We quickly handed them our map and pointed out several locations that might be worth checking out. They left before it got dark to still get a few hours of scouting in daylight. They said they would definitely be back again to share some good news and a friendly chat. We hope they have a good place. We visit them when the camp is ready. Timmy was cured. Timmy's no longer thirsty. Dolores is rested. Okay, we need to send Dolores for an expedition. We need to send somebody. Pile of rubble on the other side of the street. He got really excited about stargazing again. After all, the night sky is one of the very few things that still look the same after the blast. Should we let Timmy go on? Yes! Do it, Timmy! Go out there! Live your best life! Follow your dreams, Timmy! Don't let your dreams be dreams, Timmy! You saw a mustache man on the moon? What nonsense is this? It was probably just a smudge on the lens. Was that in a Rick and Morty episode? Rest a bit longer. Dolores has to drink sometimes. Oh, God. Alright, Dolores. You take the map. Take the map. You can't take anything else inside? Alright, that's fine. Just take the map. You basically got it. Alright, Timmy. It's all you now. Radio service, let's hope she'll make it back safe and sound. Some water for Timmy would be nice. God, Timmy, listen, buddy. You have to ration this last little bit. This morning, covered by 2 different guitars, a big backpack, and a weird contraption holding a moniker in front of his face. Yeah, sure. I guess just folk song, whatever. There's water in soup. We got a radio whose songs brought tears to our eyes with good, talented Americans like that. Hopefully the times are changing for the better soon. Sounds like a guitar kept blowing in the wind towards us as we walk away. Our love for his music moved him so much, he gives us a working radio. Timmy needs to be rest for a little longer. Timmy's longer thirsty. Timmy's very hungry. God. Some more supplies. We counted all of them today, and the numbers did not make us happy. Time to do something about it. Got a teacher from this local school managed to rescue a bunch of kids and lead them to a nearby building where they're relatively safe. Use whatever they have. We could really use it right. Yes, go. We need the supplies. Show your evil self. What you mean, huh? Show my evil self? Why is there a bloody handprint on the wall? Who did that? Did they install some kind of alarm system around the shelter door? As soon as we tried to open it, we were jumped and attacked with loose bricks and map pointers. There were too many adults. We were expecting just one teacher, but it turns out they left children behind to make space for themselves. We are appalled. Those terrible, terrible teachers. A strange-looking little man who introduced himself as a trader. We insisted his prices are so low that it's practically like cutting his own throat. The least we could do was take a look at his offer, although for some reason we don't really trust him. I have none of these things, so I guess it's going to be it. Dolores, I need you to get the biggest scav you ever had in your life, please. Just for attempts to sell us all kinds of things, and those or not, we turned down the man's offer. It's probably for the better. He did look quite untrustworthy. Timmy, get some rest! Oh my God, this is all the water we have left! He had wasted when we were friends with almost everybody in our town, including the old man Jim, who would shamble through our street, often and always said hello. When we wanted to visit him once, he gave us an address that took us to the park. He was such a joker, it appears that he survived the blast, since he's right now asking if you want to buy a rock. Yeah, sure. Buy that rock. Dolores? Oh my God, Dolores, you're looking terrible. What happened? She's always lovely and friendly to everyone, so of course she opened the door and fulfilled his request. He winked at us and told us the first rock is for free, which we were happy to hear. Ice rock is a good thing to have, but we don't think we will be able to trade any of our supplies for it. Either brings back the luck we claimed. Crack rock? Glad to see Dolores come back safely from the wasteland. Completely destroyed. You got 1 can of soup and 1 water. Piles and piles of luggage were lying between the heaps of rubble. You know the secret of the restaurant chef is tomato soup? No wonder they were in 5-star for the hotel. Y'all need to bring back more supplies than this. Stock with water bottles for gas. A few of them remain relatively untouched by the explosion. Alright, then why'd you grab just 1? Just a bit longer. Dolores did not eat for a while. Dolores is really tired. Dolores, get down with the sickness! So he's long and thirsty. Alright, what? Alright, you get you some food. Comes in yards of string. The agents rang in with our next top secret mission that will likely sure. Yo, very soon they want us to write down what we saw in general. Who's right? Yeah, go send Timmy. All the same thing. I don't think we're living much longer, y'all. I don't think Timmy's coming back. We don't know what we'll do if he doesn't come back. We graciously agreed to fulfill the request. They thanked us for doing our civic duty. Back with more information soon. Dolores would really love to eat something. We haven't done anything about Dolores' sickness. Dolores needs to rest as soon as also. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. I don't know if Timmy's coming back. Takes over us to create beautiful sounds. We shack with around us. Keep mutated animals come to our feet to listen like a cute pulse. Yes, do it! Beat it! Live your dream! Looks happy as can be. Live your dream, Dolores! A few minutes of playing, a small group of mutated cockroaches jumped out of the cracks in our walls and started moving to the rhythm of the song. They ran around in circles and shoot their little antennas. It would be adorable if they weren't so disgusting. What are we supposed to do with them now? I bet it was a little bit adorable. I bet it was kind of cute. A little bit. Health has not improved. Dolores needs more time to rest. She seems exhausted as long as she's not thirsty. Okay, let's get her some more food. Staring at us from a corner of our shelter. We think it's a rat. At least it looks like a rat. A rat with a very good diet. We decided we need to do something about it, or to put it more bluntly, it's either him or us. Axe it. Axe it a question. Oh, we got a little cockroach. Yuck, a mutate cockroach. It's dead now, quite dead. Maybe there's more hiding somewhere in one of those nasty little holes. Like we've been going to for the past few years, it would be good to find ourselves there, far away from the madness, swim a little, maybe take a boat ride. Even if the whole place is turned to Adamville. Timmy? Timmy came back! Time to leave will come soon. That recon mission was risky business. We had to visit neighbors. That's even the best of times. The area was full of mutated cats and dogs fighting each other in gangs. All of them armed to the teeth. We barely made it out there alive, but the gang just seemed to appreciate our efforts. Missions are actually worth it. Our bucket is about to do to upgrading. We're expecting a government shelter to have an excellent bathroom, maybe even a hot tub. Tim still hasn't rested. Oh god. Oh god. Are you sure, Dolores? Are you sure you can go outside? I mean, I need somebody. Look, we're almost certain it's not a bandit trap. Perhaps we just send someone to check it out. Yeah, Timmy, go out there, Timmy. You got this, Timmy. What'd you find, Timmy? It was a dirty ice cream truck. It was a little crispy around the edges, and it was also missing wheels and some other crucial parts, but the seats were fairly comfortable. I think if it would just drive away, leave this radioactive hell behind us. Someone's wounds will heal on their own. Timmy still hasn't rested. Dolores is no longer thirsty. He's not eaten for a while. Alright. Alright, Dolores. You head on out there. Bring back a lot of good stuff, please. I don't think Dolores is coming back. I think that's it for Dolores. I don't think she's coming back. She's looking worse for wear. It'll take a while for Timmy's wounds to heal on their own. Timmy needs to eat rest a bit longer. Too much, but he should drink. Timmy's very hungry. Oh god. Creature she claims is a camel, provided that camel has 5 legs. The animal is carrying a pack of goods for trade. Oh, offers 4 water in exchange for a radio. We might have to. We desperately need water. I'm gonna do it. We desperately need water, y'all. I'm gonna have to do it. We'll find another radio. Look at that. We desperately needed that. Game just keeps going. Goes to the trader and she sent her way before she left. She insisted that we should listen to the radio broadcast, get out of their shelter and find a safer place. I know. Keeps falling asleep in a chair. He needs a few days to rest. Timmy's long and thirsty. Timmy's long and thirsty. We can't ignore Timmy's injuries. I know, but what am I want me to do? I got a med kit. Hasn't really left us, to be fair. They aren't causing that much trouble. They even relatively friendly and curious. So when we opened our eyes, we saw them standing in a perfect line right in front of us, as if they're waiting for something. Give them a tune. Give them a tune with that harmonica. This girl should make them dance. As happy as can be. Yeah, dude, we got some water. Beat them, join them. We figured the roaches are craving more of our music, so we filled their unspoken requests. They started joyfully prancing around again, creating fun shapes on the floor. All of a sudden, they all left in one line. We thought the show was over, but soon they came back in a group, carrying supplies on their strong mutated backs and saying, "Look, like we made some new friends. Disgusting, mutated, radioactive friends." There's no time to me. He has to be treated for his injuries before it's too late. I'm sorry, I can't do nothing. After our last successful mission, as the agents came back with another request, we were to generously provide either a couple soup cans or some water bottles for an agent in the field. They'll take care of the delivery. In return, we'll be given a surgery pat on the back. I don't trust them no more. Fuck them, dude. I'm not even giving them shit. Waiting for y'all to die to eat you. Anything, at least not this time. There's no time to miss. We treat it. I can't! He's not going well. Timmy fell sick. So those crawling little insects are worse. It's worse. They're spiders. There's some miniature ones, but huge, furry, and creepy based. We gotta do something about them. Bug spray. Who's knocking? Hello? It's one thing that can drive spiders away and stop us climbing up the furniture is the bugs killing prey. This is the right time to unleash this deadly weapon, and the results were excellent. We eradicated 404 of those little bastards. We even found a water bottle stashed in the corner. It was a good day. There's no time to answer. I can't do nothing. We didn't know he claimed to use a trout. I can't do it. I ain't got no cards. R.I.P. Timmy. Dolores says he came back with a health pack. Dang, I think Timmy's gone. Terrible habit. What came in handy, we used it to secure a home when leaving for the expedition. We came back. And break in, the padlock is too damaged to be used again, but at least our safe house is well safe. Fire station in our town is at least semi-operational. Even after the apocalypse, it's not really shocking. Firefighters are the greatest of our heroes. We're at the Marines and Ice Cream Men. The one with happy tunes in their vans. Although none of their faces looked familiar, we're sure they're the real deal. They had uniforms, helmets, and everything. They even customized their hairwear by drawing a lot of menacing skulls on them. How creative. I think Timmy died. The garage found a fire shooting off some giant mutated cockroaches with a fire hose. We joined on the fun and managed to fill some bottles with water in the process. Drink 3 water. Suddenly, the firefighters became a bit anxious after a while. They handed us a can of bug spray and asked us to not tell anyone about what we saw here. We're not sure why. Maybe they're too humble and don't want people to come and shower them with gifts. We think someone followed us. Let's hope it doesn't happen again. I was really tired. We couldn't do anything about Timmy's wounds. They got worse and worse until eventually he could have been left. All that remains is a note of him explaining that we were lousy parents. And then we'll be back when he becomes the warlord of the wasteland. Timmy! Timmy's gonna become the warlord of the wasteland, dude. What's up, Uzi? How you doing? Thank you, tuning. I appreciate you. What's good? Hey, at least he's got big ambitions. At least we didn't raise him to be a little. At least we didn't raise him to be a little bitch. You know, he got ambitions. Bro's got ambitions. You know, it's kind of respectable. Yeah, we can't go out for nothing. Going noises, weird noises at the time. All that they came from the pipes, walls. There's something behind the door. We don't know anything is driving us insane. Can't do nothing about it. I do usually think between you. I appreciate what's good. Hope y'all doing well. I don't know when this run is gonna end, to be honest. It seems like I'm always on death's door, but nothing happens. We got a lot of water at least. Get to you in the shelter can lead to dark places. Trust us. Yeah, we can't let her go. The sounds coming from behind a door. When we peeked it out in the morning, we saw a leather suitcase that has no dress or name on it. We were pretty sure it's meant for us. Should we open it? Yes, do it. The sausage doing? Might as well try to get to day 100. I don't think that's gonna happen. What do we get? Glad accepted this sudden gift and inspired our suspicion. It turned out to be just a regular tomato soup can that we all know and love. Thank you, kind stranger. For a while, Dolores complains she still can't get a good night's sleep. If there's one thing we need, it's water for Dolores. Okay. We can't go out yet. Okay, we got a good amount of water, so you know what, here. I've done day 101. It's a bitch, though. I'm surprised. This is my first run. I'm surprised I got to day 68, to be honest. I'm actually surprised I got this far. Thank us for doing our survey duty process. We'll be back with more information. Oh god. Change from 1. What's the Boy Scout book? Scout handbook. What does that do for us? I don't really need water that much, so I'm just gonna keep what I have for now. $69! Hi! On day 69, I'm getting to make love with Dolores, probably. Dude, nobody! Ted's dead! So trade, hopefully we might have the right choice, but the trader was not happy about it. Dolores was rested. Alright, let's send Dolores tomorrow. Well, let's not eat that today. No, let's not do that. We'll send Dolores tomorrow. Close to our map, we know someone had written a mysterious direction in one of the corners. Will it be some kind of furniture? Yeah, Dolores, go. Hey, what's up, Solarina? How you doing? Hey, what's up, Solarina? Can we get a shot for Solarina? What's up? Arclay, hi, hope you're well. I'll be here lurking while working, but have a great stream. Hey, thank you. You and doing well. What happened? Oh, you got it? Thank you, Volky. I appreciate it, dog. Thank you. I'm doing pretty good. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you. Hope you're doing well. Hope you have a great day at work. Following the map clues despite the grim post-apocalyptic surroundings, it brought us to an old tree with the hollow in the trunk. Set of checkers, that's a lucky find. And we got checkers! Water is all Dolores wants. Okay. There you go, Dolores. Okay. Dolores. Take that map. Get us something good. Dolores, please come back. Please. Ah! I think we're dead. Ah! I got an achievement saying I was dead. Dukan, I'm good, thank you. Just a lot of work awaits. I got shrimp chips just fell and like 20 chips are on the floor. Oh, that is terrible. I'm sorry about that. God, it sucks when you lose all your chips. The horse is on our way to the surface. Let's hope she'll make it back and say, I don't know what she is. When I searched the remains of our house above, we overheard them talking. One of them mentioned that captured a woman whose description matches a horse. So we'll let her go. These are our final words. And our advice to anyone who reads this is obscured writing. We held out for 77 days. Says dead air, the world is on fire, alternative diet, winter takes out all. Widow's might, missed radio communications. I mean, you know, for a first time run, spoiler ass achievement. I still have a pound, aka the rest of the bag. And it's not too bad then. You know what? All in all, not a bad first round. Not a bad first round. 77 days. We got a yes to everything. We said yes to everything. Brought from Expeditions 23. You still didn't make it with Dolores. Hey, I think we did pretty good. I think that's a good run. I think 77 days, good amount of time. Memories. What is this? I guess we'll never know. Alright, that's gonna be it for me tonight. Y'all gotta get some sleep. But anyway, thank y'all so much for tuning in. I appreciate y'all for real. We're gonna raid out. Purple Doom Wizard's been waiting been streaming for a while. I don't know if he's gonna keep going for a while. He's been streaming for 8 hours.
What the?
So you keep going? What? This honestly just makes me want to play Fallout. Much love, homie. Hey, thank you, dude. Thank you for tuning in. Future's probably sicko after he's dead. Let's see. I want to see if he's going to be staying on for a little bit longer or what. Looks like he's going to keep going. All right, we'll rate him. So I've been streaming for 8 hours, but sure. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. I appreciate y'all. If you're watching on YouTube, please do like, please sub, go follow Twitch. I like Ranger. If you're watching on Twitch, go sub to YouTube. I very much appreciate it if you did. Luckily we didn't crap ourselves from hearing the brown note from Mary Jane earlier, so that's good. Also, our new sub goal, RE2 all enemies Mr. X. So what our new sub goal is, hit 30 subs this month. I will do a full playthrough of RE2 Remake where all enemies will be Mr. X. So that's my new goal for this month. All enemies Mr. X. Except for bosses, probably. Because I don't know how bosses would work if they were all Mr. X. I don't know how that would work. But that's what we're going to do. And we'll do it like in July or something. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching. I appreciate y'all for. I gotta get going. Gotta get some sleep for tomorrow. We're gonna be continuing Morrowind. Today on our today stream. But anyway, thank y'all so much for watching. I appreciate y'all for real. Y'all take care and bye for now.